Oh, Tesehki goes on a tweet tirade about EBT scar credit snap. And Natalie responds to getting ambushed by E.T. And E.T. talks about why she ambushed her in the first place. It kind of makes a little bit of sense. Let's talk about it. Child, so if you remember, Scarface them ran up on Natalie out of nowhere.
You do too little.
Oh, you do too much. That's fine.
Okay, so let's introduce a couple of the other girls really quick, okay?
Great.
So,
Why did it take it so long to come out?
coming to the stage is E.T. and Rolly.
What's up?
Yes.
Where they coming from? Okay, ladies, have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Big back mountain.
Have a seat.
Girl.
Have a seat.
Yeah.
Rolly.
It's 6 months. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Your fighting is 101.
Okay, so that's what it was. Now, is it just me or this moment was awkward? Like, it was really awkward. It was kind of like Anna was being a disrespectful type of hoe. Nene and Janisha were looking at her like, bitch, you better lay low.
Okay, so let's introduce a couple of the other girls really quick, okay?
Great.
So,
why did it take it so long to come out?
Coming to the stage.
You saw that? It was kind of like, oh, like, bitch, you know what I mean? And a lot of the viewers, including me, were like, why the did E.T. run up on Natalie? Because Natalie didn't do anything to her, like at all. If anything, she's been super nice and super kind. Like, what the was that? Well, E.T. tells us why the she did it, baby.
They told us to sit down. They said, when y'all walk out, you sit right here, you sit right here. As soon as we walk out, everybody already standing up.
Ready.
Everybody already standing up. And I knew this bitch Tsiki had asked for more time. So security wasn't going to come on stage immediately. See, I'm smarter than people think. So I'm like, oh, you ready? They're going to give you your time. So that means it's going to take them a minute to get on this stage. Oh, I know where I'm going. What are you talking about?
Okay, y'all, so that's what she said. She's basically saying that she ran up on Natalie first because she already saw that they were all standing up. So she said, you know what, before they get me, I'ma get Natalie and have like my own little moment, whatever. So then Natalie goes live and tells us her side of the situation. And she's sitting there with Jayla.
What did you ask?
So when E.T. ran up on you at the reunion, how did that make you feel?
I was confused what the issue was because it was never an issue. And I knew she had a bunch of drama with people on the stage, but no drama I never had any drama with her. So I felt a little bit like betrayed because the whole season, well, first of all, I brought her onto the show because the fans were literally requesting for E.T. And I was like, you know what, let's like shake it up, bring somebody in new, you know. So anyways, I bring her in, so I pretty much gave you the opportunity to come be on Baddies. Right. I've never done you wrong. Every Sunday was our off days when we would film, so we would have Sunday Fun Day, her, Rolly, everyone from House A, we would go out and turn up and have fun. Right. You know, I treated her to a lot of nice dinners, restaurants, Sunday Fun Day brunch. You know, it's like when I take the girls out, it's not a couple $100, it's like $10,000 bills. Right. Okay, so I invited you out the whole season with us. Now, ever since after the show, I only hung out with E.T. when we did the Baddie pop-up, the Natalie Nunn pop-up at Backpack Boys. She came out. And I invited her out, I invited all the baddies out. But then I haven't really seen her, or I don't really call or talk.
Is that why she made the comment?
So yeah,
check on her?
So I was confused. Like, if I knew we had beef, I would have been ready. You could, bitch, if you got a problem with me,
so what did she have?
Just say, hey, bitch, what's up? Stand up, type shit. Like, if you want to square up with me. I'm like, I don't even think she was running at me. I like, that's why you do see, I have a quick reflex. So my leg was up fast in a hurry. Because the bitch just took off and I had no idea what was going on. And so, and when I say bitch, I'm just saying bitch, like, I don't care enough to like
call her a bitch. You're saying bitch,
right? So, and I'm not mad at E.T. It just make sense. If you got a problem with me, she could have called me on the phone after the show and said, hey Nat, you know, I'm dealing with lots going on, the show, the fans, it's a lot. Can you call and check on me every now and then and make sure I'm good? Bitch, I'll shoot her a text or whatever. Once the show's over, we all go about whatever we're doing in life. Like, we have lives. Yeah. And so, I guess she felt like I don't call, I don't check on her. I didn't even know she felt that way, though. I mean, let me know you feel that way, you know? So then she's like, you don't call, you don't check on me. You invited all the baddies. So this is what she said. I invited all the baddies courtside to a basketball game, an NBA game. And I was like, what are you talking about? And she was like, yeah, and I wasn't invited. So now to clear that up, I was on the East Coast in Philadelphia hosting a party. Tesehki came, Mariah Lynn came, a couple other people were with us. I don't remember. It wasn't all the baddies. And I took everyone to the basketball game. Again, hey, let's all do something before we go to the club and before dinner. So we went to a basketball game. I invited the girls to sit courtside. We're courtside at the basketball game, at the 76ers game, all the way on the East Coast. She thinks that I had all the baddies come out to the East Coast to go to a game and didn't invite her. Like, what are you talking about?
So it was just a lot of miscommunications.
I guess, and Natalie being too nice. Because it's like, you know, I'm just trying to have fun. And then she's like, oh, and then you went to Miami, but we were doing something. It's like, if I'm in LA, I invite ET to whatever we're doing.
Right.
I just didn't invite her to the Natalie Lash dinner the other night because this is now after the reunion. Now I don't trust you. I don't got a problem with you, but I don't trust you.
Because that was going to be my next question.
Because you ran up on me, I didn't even know what, bitch, like, what?
Yeah.
So now I don't trust you. I just don't. I felt it was grimy. I felt like you deflected. You really had beef with all them other girls on the stage, but you knew you was gonna have to fight them. So like, come for Natalie to try to shake some shit up, and I don't even know what that meant. But it didn't make sense. So, period.
It'll make perfectly good sense, honey. And it starts with Teseki's tweet tirade, okay? So as we all remember, E.T. and Tesehki finally squared up, honey. And I'll be really honest with you. During that clip that we saw, Tesehki didn't clearly eat her yet. You know what I'm saying? She was putting her on the plate and getting the condiments together in her silverware. We'll probably see her eat her on the next part. Well, Tesehki breaks down the whole situation.
And if boss man Lemon Pepper asked me to eat ya, bitch, I'd just bite for the right price. Stream Tesehki on all platforms for strength and strategy. I beat EBT food stamp snap the up all round. Stay tuned. And it wasn't for Krishan. By the time Snap was put on my hit list, it's because she wanted to be a star and met the qualifications to get beat the fuck up. Plus, boss man paid me a bag to show up to work, and I the did. You punk assholes lied on me. It didn't work. Lied on me some more. It didn't work. Man, suck my butthole. Because you only try to be nice because you couldn't with me. Just think if you could, you would still be running around and standing on your lies. Dummy.
So basically, Tesehki said that Lemon Pepper 10-piece paid her an extra bag so she would go the entire fuck off on ET. Made sure security would give him space, everything. Scarface peeped that. Wow, they're letting all these girls stand up. No security's on stage. So, all right, I see. Let me make my own viral moment. And she ran up on Natalie first. And that's why she kept saying, you set me up, Natalie, you set me up. Scarface knows that Natalie knew what was going on. Like, you know, she's behind the scenes. She knows what the deal is. So she felt betrayed by Natalie. But now Natalie's trying to spin it to be like, oh, E.T. was just mad that I didn't invite her to places. I guess E.T. felt like she had a rapport with Natalie, and maybe she felt like Natalie should have given her like a heads up on the situation. But E.T., Natalie is about her bag and ratings, honey. Girl, you just met her. She beats up people that she's known for years, i.e. Scotty. So what makes you think she won't throw you all the way under the bus? Toss you to the wolves, honey? No, you gotta, E.T., you gotta learn there's no friends in reality TV. You even learned that with Rolly because I heard you two are on the outs. And I'm waiting to see what the deal is with that. I'm keeping my ears to the streets waiting to hear what either Bigums or you are gonna say. Comment down below.